Math Gad.
Oh, Math Gad guys, welcome to today's video in which we're going to be learning how to solve a system of equations by graphing. So let's begin. So guys, you're going to be given a system of equations like the system we're given on the left, where we have two equations. So the first one and the second one. In order to do or solve a system of equations by graphing, you have to know that you are going to graph both equations, as you learned when you saw linear functions, right? And the point that you guys need to know is that whenever we have two graphs and they intercept, we're going to find our solution is going to be y and x. So the point where the two graphs intercept is going to be our solution, right? Sometimes when we have the same slope, the graphs are actually not going to touch. When that happens, that means that we have no solutions. And when the line is exactly the same, right? That means that the amount of points is going to be infinite because it's the same graph. So whenever that happens, the amount of solutions is going to be infinite. Now, in order to know that or do that, we have to set a rule reminder. Whenever we graph the equations of this system, right, and we get the point of intersection, the solution would be that point x comma y, where it intersects. Now, in order to do that, we are going to graph our 2 points. Now, our first point is going to be y. For the first equation is going to be y equals minus 2x minus 5. So here you can clearly see that the y-intercept is minus 5, so we're going to graph it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's going to be here, right? And then we're going to choose another point, right? So let's say, for example, that we wanted to graph for a value. You choose any value you want to. I'm going to choose, for example, 2. So y is equal to minus 2 times 2 minus 5, right? So in that case is minus 4 minus 5, and that will actually give you an answer of minus 9. So whenever the value of x is equal to 2, so 1, 2, you will get a value of minus 9, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you would get a value around here of minus 9. Okay, now for the second equation, right, you are going to do the same thing. So in order to graph, you're going to choose 2 points, right? Um, so for example, let's say on the second one, let's say, what is the value of y when x is equal to 0, right? So 6 times 0, because I'm choosing x to be 0, you can choose any other point. So when x is equal to 0, plus 3y is equal to minus 15. Then 6 times 0 is 0. And then you go 3y is equal to minus 15. So y is equal to minus 15 divided by 3. And that is going to give you minus 5. So whenever x is equal to 0, so here, our value of y is equal to minus 5, which is exactly that same point. And we have to choose another value, right? So for example, whenever you choose, like for example, whenever x is equal to minus 1, let's say, so when x is equal to minus 1 or minus 2, you can choose any point, plus 3y, and we're gonna see what value do we get for y. So here we go. 6 times minus 1 is minus 6, plus 3y is equal to minus 15. This 6 passes and it adds, so 3y is equal to minus 15 plus 6, minus 15 plus 6, so 3y is equal to minus 9, and then y is equal to minus 9 divided by 3, which means that whenever our value of x is equal to minus 1, our value of y is going to be equal to minus 3. So whenever our value is minus 1, we're going to get a value of minus 3, right? So here we would have the 2 points, right? So the first line touches these 2 points, and then the other line touches these 2 points. But when we stretch it, we're going to see that it's actually the same line. The same line passes through the 3 points. So that means that the equation 1 and the equation 2 are the same equation, just expressed differently. Because it has the same equation, that means that the amount of points that are going to be solution is going to be infinite, an infinite number, right? Because the two graphs are going to be exactly the same. Because of that, we can say that the amount of solutions, as you can clearly see, is an infinite number of solutions. And that is pretty much it for today, guys. So whenever you have two equations and you graph them and you actually get the same exact line, you are going to see that those are infinite solutions because it's actually the same equation. So that's pretty much it for today, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Check out these other videos to improve your math skills, and make sure you click that subscribe button to make the community grow. Follow ohmathgad in its social media accounts, drop a like, a comment below, and see you on the next one. Bye!